Hello everyone, and welcome back to Descent into Avernus. My name is the GM Chef, and with me this week, but not last week, are Pat and KP. So, seeing as Barnabas is taking a bit of a back seat for tonight's introduction, he'll be back later on, hopefully. I've written up my own Legend of Korra style introduction. And I literally have to improv the last little section because I didn't quite finish it apparently. Alright. Welcome back, Descenders. Last week, the party was split. Caleb and Barnabas got to know each other a little better. Words were exchanged over breakfast pastries, and a morning walk was planned. But not before Mordlock interrupted and told his sad story. His mother and brother, not nice people. To the shops, Greenwoods to be precise. Barnabas bartered his spellbound book while Caleb sat on a bench. But not for long. A perplexing person approached and revealed herself to be Rhea Mantlemorn. She donned the armor of the Hell Riders, the cavalry guard of Elturel, an ally of Ebonshield, she claimed, and asked Caleb a favor, a simple escort to meet a man and ask some questions. They arrived at the Low Lantern sometime later, a tavern made from an old ship, crewed by Kenku barkeeps. Rhea leads them down to the lounge deck where they meet a man with a spine devil for a pet, a kind enough man named Amric who wants to talk business. A loan was requested, with 10 days to pay back, and 25% interest. The stakes were high, too high for Barnabas and Caleb, who wanted to check out. The conversation got heated, and accusations were slung. Then Caleb closed his eyes, and when he opened them, a different soul gazed through them. A blade was drawn and placed on Amric's throat. And that's where we ended. This week, we join the other half of the party. Two members who have not yet been fully acquainted. Where we last left off, you guys had... Thank you.
That was great.
Who
the hell are you? What are you
Who the hell
doing
is
in
this
my
guy?
chair?
Hey, you, look here, see?
Yeah, just before that starts, that's well done, mate.
Yeah, it was great. Beautiful. I only caught the last half. But, yeah.
I saw you come in. Appreciate it.
I was like, oh, nice.
He's doing it. He's doing the thing. Well, you started it. I'll finish it.
I'll go dark while you guys do your thing.
No worries.
I'll be
Appreciate
listening
it.
in on Twitch.
I've hopefully set no timeout, so hopefully you guys don't disappear and
Tight. Yeah.
yeah.
And fuck
Hopefully it
everything
doesn't
up.
change. Yeah. So, thank you, Hannibal. Oh no, he turned off his cam.
Yeah, he turned off his camera.
No.
Yeah, I meant to do it.
Son of a bitch. I was like, oh no. Thank you. Okay, technical difficulties aside, that's hopefully all we have to deal with. Everyone's muted. We're ready to roll. Okay, so last time we left off, KP, you had sort of retired to your room for the evening, and we had just introduced Pat's new character, Zenbri the Young. And I think Barnabas brought him to your room. Is that right, KP?
Yeah, I think we shared the room. I was sleeping on the floor. He took the bed, and
Okay.
Nemo was chewing on a finger.
Yeah, I'm interested in that the little mimic thing.
Okay.
You never
Zembri,
trusted.
Zembri, can you
Yes?
sleep in your lantern? Is that a thing? Or you can only spend a short amount of time in there, can't you?
Oh, I can spend
Quarter of a day? No.
it's all based on character level.
Yeah. Was it character level +1, I think?
Hours. Figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
4
figure it
hours, I think, is the total you can do per day at the moment.
Yes. That much.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
number of hours equal to twice your proficiency bonus, so +2.
So yeah. There you go.
Okay, cool.
That's only me at the moment.
Only you want?
Oh,
Yes, yeah, you can only bring you in, but at a certain level you can bring others in
Yeah.
to your little...
Yeah, I think it's
private
6th
space.
level. You can bring in a bunch of other people.
Okay,
A private man cave.
so yeah. Yeah, you either share the room and or hang out in your thing. Who rises first upon the next dawn?
Let me roll a d20 and see who gets higher.
Yeah, let's roll a deck save and see who's
A deck save.
A deck save.
oh
Peculiar choice.
initiative to see who
More like
gets out of bed first.
I would say Constitution to see who needs the least sleep.
Oh, well, that would probably be me out the window. That's
Well, yeah.
13.
Let's say Zenbri. Let's just ease things in, and we'll just say Zenbri rises first because he wasn't the one who just A, lost a friend, and B, battled his way through a dungeon.
Yeah, that's true.
I was sleeping in the lab pretty much.
Yeah.
He was a witness.
All right, Zenbri, you rise to find yourself in this room with the newly acquainted.
All right.
Oh, you do not see Nemo anywhere.
Oh dear. Alright, so Remy, should we go? Let's leave this big one asleep. He needs his rest with all that fur. Alright, I'm gonna walk out the front door. We'll walk out the door.
Okay. Yeah, you find yourself in the courtyard, sort of like on a balcony above courtyard space. There's a fountain gently trickling and a few acolytes and such walking around on their way to various studies and classes and practices.
Well, maybe I should look for a library. Try to figure out something about this place. Just gonna start wandering around aimlessly looking for books.
Okay.
Should probably roll an investigation or something.
Sure. Roll. Yeah, roll investigation.
I forgot how loud that was. Done.
Yes.
It is a 15.
Okay.
15.
Do you speak to anyone in your wanderings, or do you just kind of
Well, I'll be asking, like,
zip around?
young acolytes or whatever.
Okay.
Hey, where's this library? I assume you have.
I don't know that it's open to the public. Usually it's a private thing. We could escort you, but we have studies to get to.
Do you have any brochures or other materials I may learn?
brochures?
Yes, they're like paper pamphlets. Like you open them and they tell you about the place.
Oh, no, we have messengers who sort of go around and knock on people's doors and spread the word of Ilmater. Is that something? I think they have some kind of pieces of parchment with information on it. Is that something?
This place is not looking well on the stars chart. I'm gonna have to take one off for that. No tourists.
Well,
how are people gonna know what happens here?
We're quite a private place of worship. But that actually. Look, I'm late for class, but you kind of have a good point. We usually provide, counseling and rest for grieving, depressed, lonely, lost individuals.
Well, where can I find them? They might have something to say.
Oh, no, well, up in the rooms where you were? Are you not someone lost?
I'm lost, but I'm not grieving or depressed. I'll find one of them. Don't you worry about it. I was gonna pat him on the hand and turn around and walk off.
And yeah, he kind of just wide-eyed and confused watches this little green-skinned man trot off.
Half elf? They look weird.
Yeah. What would you describe Zembri to look like? Because the way that the Viden described is various shades of green, various heights and various degrees of ear length.
It's like he's looks small, was it like very what's it, how do you say, very smooth skin, like no hair. Was it long, really long ears, like was it underneath his big hat.
Okay.
So he's kind of like looks like a blend between an elf and a goblin.
Okay. So slightly longer ears than well, not slightly, much longer ears than a goblin, longer than an elves, but less aggressive features than a goblin. Much smoother skin than a goblin. Like a pint-sized elf.
Yeah, like semi-fair kind of thing.
Okay. And skin tone, kind of a
skin tone. Like a
grassy green, or like a grassy green.
Grassy green. Yeah, grassy green is what good about it.
Cool.
I'm gonna write that down.
All right.
Now you mentioned it.
No worries. Just to give people a bit of an image. All right, you toddle on off, and then you smell some freshly baked pastries or goods, or just something smells really warm and delicious and inviting, and you're kind of drawn off to a place with a bit of commotion, and you see that there's actually a breakfast, like a mess hall, with a few different rows of seats, and people are kind of clearing out now, keen to start their classes and their study and worship and their day, but you see that there is a table laid out with still quite the bounty of breakfast items, including fresh fruit and baked goods.
Well, this raises my opinion of this place quite highly. I'm gonna just sidle over and just start picking things and putting them on a plate. It's like a big buffet.
I feel like subconsciously my like hospitality training and my chef training's kicking in, and I'm like, suddenly this place is a hotel. Like, must make every location he visits 10 stars. Like, what's your star rating out of it's 5 stars, right?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Well, currently
I've worked in 5-star hotels, so I know what you expect. I can sort this out. All right.
Out a whack glove.
Do they recognize a critique has just sat down in front of them? Book in front, ready to write a star rating.
I don't think Faerun is ready for Zenbri and his system of
I'm not really looking for like exceptional taste in my food, more comfort, for the traveling weary traveler.
Sure. It doesn't need to be fancy or expensive, but it needs to be quality and filling.
For and new designs and like fresh ideas from the local environment have really helped to add a little bit of pizzazz.
Okay. Well, you take your little plate of food. Do you sit down with it, or do you take it somewhere? Or?
Oh no! Oh yeah! I'm just gonna sit down at like the end of the big table.
Okay.
So, having a nibble.
All right. At this point, we'll say Eno rolls over and
hits the floor.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, rolls over, falls out of bed.
Alright, he's just gonna be like half asleep, beard matted and flying everywhere. He's gonna start just putting on his general clothes, armor, setting himself up, looking at the giant travel pack of about 200 pounds now. And
just adorned with swords and halberds and spears and shit.
Oh yeah, no, he's got like 2 belts at the moment with just weapons hanging off like cutlery and swordsmiths off the back.
Yeah.
He's a hazard to the natural life at the moment if he spins around too fast. He's going to start reaching for his boots, and he's going to notice that, one's going to slightly hop away. And he's going to reach for it again, and it's going to hop away again, just run underneath the bed. Nemo, it's too early for this, come back. He's just going to start, like, half lazily running around the bed, or walking, just trying to grab him as you...
what form is he today? Is he still a little barrel boy?
He's a shoe at the moment.
Okay. Nice.
Oh dear.
So what you guys are going to see is like a metal boot with what looks like another boot hooked over the top as he's growling and just slips out the door that's currently open. That Zembri left open. So yeah, you're gonna see a one-booted, fully dressed Furbolg running down the hall trying to chase a shoe that's got a captive. Nemo, come back! Do not go there. I'm sorry, and he's just
Yeah,
pushing
there's
people aside
a
as
little bit of cries and panic as this animated object is suddenly racing down the corridors.
yeah. I think he can go a speed of like 25, and Eno is pretty sleepy, so he's probably about the same speed.
Okay.
So yeah, that's me. I'll make my way down to the bottom, catch up. Or actually, I have to see if I can catch Nemo. I fail.
All right.
So
If you say so.
uh,
Yeah.
I rolled 2 dice, just 2d20s, purple and yellow, and Nemo got a 20 and I got a 6. So
Okay. Well,
it's too
then.
quick.
Okay.
I do not know where Zembri went to, so I'm just making my way around. I'll catch up and try and catch Nemo again. Okay, I got the 20 myself this time. Yay! I catch
Okay.
and grab my shoe.
You
I find the lost soul.
you catch
Nice.
him to find yourself inspiration for that. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, you can have inspiration for that. Good puns. Good
It's
puns.
always the shoes. Damn. All right.
Um, So you
We get
catch up to him
inspiration for puns.
and shake him out of your good boot and do it
Spit.
up. Yeah, you kind of like put your foot up on a seat that you've bench that you've come to, and you tie yourself up, only to look over next to you, and there is Zenbri, the interesting fellow you met just the night before.
Oh, I thought you were still asleep. Sorry, I did not see you in the room.
Is his mimic still on the ground, like as a shoe?
He's like curling up around my thigh at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of like growling at you a little bit, like.
All right. I'm just gonna look over, just like tap my chest and just cast mage armor on myself. I don't trust that thing one bit. So can you, like, if you're gonna sit down, like over there, just a little ways?
Oh, do not worry, my friend. He is more than anything, but he is harmless. Unless you piss him off, and then he becomes a threat. Until then, yeah, look, you can even hold him if you want to. And I just kind of scoop it off my leg and just hold it out. His name is Nemo, and I point to the name across the side of his body, which is technically Omen. Just lead it backwards, or he gets pissed off.
All right. So, Can you use Mage Hand to push?
You can
10
move an object of 1 pound or less.
Yeah,
How much does
he's a
Nemo
bit
weigh?
heavier than that.
Damn
Like a mass of flesh. It's like a small ham leg.
Alright, so I'm just gonna put it onto my shoulder and my dragon's gonna come out. This is Remy. If Nemo gets near, I get Remy to get on him.
Remy?
Interesting. It's been a while
Yeah,
since I've
he's-
seen someone else with a pet.
He's my dragon.
That's not the name we agreed on. Quickly changes token name.
Sweet.
Wasn't it?
Pan?
Pan? Yeah, we
Remy-
can go Pan.
Remy? No, Remy's good. You
No,
said it.
Remy
It's
good.
canon. It's canon now. Remy's better than Pan anyway.
Well,
That's
I thought
good.
Pan isn't Pan the god because he's a bit chaotic, but then my guy's not as chaotic because I made him out to be.
Too late. Alright.
So, what is your plan for today? I understand that you are friends with the Barnabas, but I do not. That's
Oh,
right,
no.
you came out of the bootle, didn't you?
I ain't friends. I came out of my bottle, yes, but I'm sitting here enjoying a lovely breakfast by our hosts. If there's anyone around, I'm just gonna gesture grandly. I'm
nun
here
just
to.
kind of like clearing plates and stuff walks past and just doesn't really pay you much mind. She just like smiles gently and she's like, "Yes, kind
Good
lady."
morning, sister.
Yep.
I'm here to kind of like. I'm here to make some notes. What's it? Help instruct those of my kin in the ways of traveling and what this world's like. And let's be honest, Baldur's Gate is not all it was supposed to be. A lot of people are not too nice around here.
Well, that's good. You're one of the few that actually picks that up. Most people who are tourists here just find out the hard way and usually lose their life.
Oh
The
no, I
Flaming Fist
didn't.
are not to be trusted, that is sure. And I just kind of like pocket away the little badge and yeah, I start scooping up some bowls, plates. I leave my suitcase that backpack
Okay.
with all my
Suitcase.
stuff and just plop Nemo on top, which looks like a strange swag, I guess, at this moment. Just looking out with one eye at everyone that passes, and just kind of calling back to Zembri, and then yeah, I come back with a bowl, and he just kind of scoots off like a slug, and then just curls into the side of the plate.
Okay.
Slow sucking noise.
All right. All right. You guys
Where's-
sit and eat for a little while. Do
Yeah.
you want to converse some more?
Well,
I thought it was
yeah,
quite
I
prudent
would,
to
I would,
talk and eat.
I would ask, that armor that you are wearing, is it just leather? I have to ask.
The armor that I am wearing is non-existent. I am
Oh.
wearing clothes.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
I do have magical protection by the blessings of my almighty patron.
oh,
As
so
you can
you are
see.
like Barnabas then. You have the ability to skin yourself and put a layer on, so to speak.
Skin myself? You mean take off my skin? No, I
No,
can't
no,
do
no,
that.
no. I mean like apply a layer to not be seen until you are hit.
Oh no, not like his kind of, changing things, but like my is like a, it's like a shield. Like, and I'm just gonna get the butter knife and just kind of start stabbing it towards myself, and just see like the eldritch thing, just like barrier come up.
Oh, that would be handy for a few things. I guess it keeps you dry during the winter, and when it is wet.
It's not. I think.
I do apologize. I am half asleep. So, if you do not mind, do you mind if I do something in front of you? I just need to create something for a friend.
I don't mind if it's not something offensive.
Excellent. And I just take out one of the the non-bloody swords that I cleaned last night, one of the cultist longswords, and I place it down. It is a bit rusted. And I bring out a second one and drop it down there, and I slowly start to curl the metal together to create a rapier with Artisan's Blessing over a period of 1 hour.
So you combine the two together.
A little bit, yeah. I'm going to be just making it a little bit more grandiose and polished. So all the useless metal that's crusted and crappy, which is unusable material, so as the feature states, it is expelled as dust, and the pure form that's in the middle that hasn't been touched by weathering effects or such slowly turns into liquid metal and stretches out into a nice little rapier with a curled sheath handle. Shell handle, I think it's called.
Cool.
No. Be
All right.
like a domed handle. Is it?
Yeah, what do you call that? The cross guard that curls around the hand with the connects on the little bulb on the end.
Yeah, it'd be a form of a cross guard or hand guard.
Yeah.
Finger guard. Cool.
We're no weaponsmiths.
All right. At some point during this procedure, you notice someone large and imposing stride through the door. You know, you would recognize it as the man you, well, one of the people you saved the life from the night before. The man, in fact. This man, large, shouldered, quite tall, bald, and the whole kind of like left side of his face, quite badly melted and scarred.
Okay, yeah.
He would look incredibly frightening if it weren't for his gentle, reserved nature. And he kind of potters up to you to... He said, sorry, Mr. Edo, sir.
Good morning, my friend.
Sorry to bother you. Your other Oh, sorry, little man. Good morning, he says to Zimbu.
A good morning to you too.
I didn't...
I was just in awe of your terrifying aura. It's quite something to behold.
He kind of like almost like goes to hide his face, and then he realizes that you weren't being mean, and he's like, oh, I had an accident when I was young. So, sorry to interrupt your, you look very busy, but your friends had, this. I was to give you this. I told them what was happening from last night, and they seemed very interested, but they had something to do today. They were going to go speak to, Captain Zodge or something. It's in the note. Sorry, I can't remember exactly, but I could tell you what I told them if you like. I could sort of fill you. I don't want to interrupt if this is a private meeting. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no. Come, sit. Have some food. I am just making something for one of my friends that you know of earlier. And I'm just kind of stretching out the metal, and it's making like a slight whistling noise as the metal's turning into a nice little point.
Okay. Well, so, I told them that I was betrayed by my brothers, you see. They were gonna kill me because I know too much. They didn't trust me, and they want mother's affection all to themselves. But, yeah, they paid these assassins to silence me, and, well, I know that they're trying to, they're murdering people in the city to overthrow the authority, you see. With all this unrest and the Duke's disappearance, it's all an opportunity for my mother to gain power, you understand?
Tis always the nature of power.
Who's your mother?
My mum? Well, yes, her name is, Thalamra something or other. Yes. Van Thampa, Duke Van Thampa, what's her name? What's her name? Thalamra Van Thampa.
Is that THA?
Thalamra?
Yeah. THALAMRA.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was mainly Firstwell who done it. He's always been really jealous of me and Amrik. Amrik's always been Mum's favourite, but she takes care of me because I love her the most, I guess. I don't know. They're very mean, my brothers, and they do nasty things. I used to always listen to them, but I don't think it's right anymore. And I didn't know who to go to, but I threatened that I would, and I think they were trying to silence me before I got a chance.
Quick question, my friend. Mortlock, as you say. That place that we visited last night, is that the area that you were taking residence in and hiding, or were you just...
No, no, that's First Wells. That's one of First Wells' properties that he owns.
Thirstwell?
And so he's into that kind of cultist shenanigans.
Well, I don't know what was happening down there, but he doesn't leave the house very much. He's very sick, you see.
Sick. Sick indeed. How do your brothers use magic? And I'm just going to I can't say anything because I'll just gesture down to the finalizing of the rapier and just hold it up. Can they make things out of nothing, or do they use spells, or
I
just
know
sword?
I know that First Well uses magic creatures to spy on people throughout the city. So, I would say so. I don't know. I think he does kind of amateur wizardry. I don't think he's very good, but yeah.
And Amlik, the guy you mentioned before?
I think he's the youngest brother.
I really haven't spoken to him much, but I know that he likes to hurt people, and I've never seen him do it with magic. He usually either he stabs them or breaks their kneecaps.
Holy shit, you come from a strange family, my friend. Then again, who am I to judge? I did this come from the Underdark.
I know, and he made me break kneecaps for him. I don't want to, it's horrible. But if I didn't feel like I would be loved or I would belong. So I just did what I was told.
So, Mr. Murtlock, so breaking kneecaps, what's that like?
Oh, it's horrifying. It's
Right.
usually a very large crack sound, like snapping a carrot in half, followed by cries of excruciating pain from the individual. And then you have to break the other one, and it's even worse then.
Alright, so, okay. Duke, now it was a fan vamper. Avoid broken kneecaps. Okay. So I think I'm getting the idea. Just avoid your family.
Well,
Yes, but I think their family is the ones that we need to track down.
I would usually recommend it, but I don't know about you, Mr. Little Man, sir, but your associates here were quite brave in saving my life, and I owe them a huge debt, but I must ask a little bit more of them if they would be so kind as to help me try and stop my family. I'd greatly appreciate it.
No good deed goes unpunished.
But I mean, it's not even just for me. You see, if they were in charge of Baldur's Gate, if my mother got any more power in the council, it would be devastating for everyone, and we couldn't have that. That would just be wrong.
Wait, you mean to say that this is all just to gain a better standing in the city that they are currently living in?
My mother is one of the dukes. She holds a position in the council, and this is all to kind of throw out the Grand Duke out of power, and she wants to take it.
Eno just kind of like buries his hands. his face in his hands.
But so, getting back to it. So your family is very rich, right?
Well, they do quite well, yes.
Alright. So, if we did help you, would there be compensation?
I would make sure that you are well compensated for your troubles, yes.
Because I'm quite new to the city, and I need some things like to pay for lodgings and other expenses.
Well, we have a whole villa up in the upper city.
That'll do.
Have you been to the upper city?
I went in on my first day, and people kept on screaming when they saw me. Like, so I left.
I know how you feel.
People see me and go, "Oh, an elf."
What? Okay.
I'm just pushing the envelope.
Yeah. No, we have a big villa with large grounds. We're well off, yes. My mother's always been, invested in sort of manual labor and has a whole workforce of people who kind of clean people's cellars and repair things and work the sewers and all that.
Oh, oh my god. Is that the reason why that place was underground and undisturbed by sewer? She knows everything in the city.
I don't know what you mean, but I suppose.
Okay, think of it like this. Have you seen the rabbits out in the field?
I've never left the city.
I do apologize, my friend.
Is.
Okay, fluffy little bunny thing with 2 ears that runs really fast. They make things called barrows or barrows, and literally they can hollow out an entire section and make sure that they are ready for the winter. If your mom works in attics, general locations that have access to sewers, she could have dozens of sites to keep the cultists in. I don't even know how we're going to finish this. We've been charged to rid the cultists. And...
I know that she does do a lot of business under our villa. I could help you get in. I could help sneak you in if you like.
Okay, Jared. I love the playing of Mortlock, but I have to ask, like, how honest is he at the moment? Like,
inside check. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Cthulhu die for this one.
Actually,
It's a 17 plus
actually, what
5.
days do I have?
22.
All right. He seems incredibly sincere. He, you can tell that he has nothing but love for his mum and for his brothers, but they despise him. And you know that he's very sheltered and kind of keeps to himself. You don't feel like he has any ulterior motive.
I'm gonna get up and just give him a big hug. This guy's making me a little bit sad. Just kind of pat him on the back. Thank you, my friend, for this. I know it is not hard to come forward, especially with one's own family.
I think it is hard to come forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is hard. You're like, I think it's not hard.
Yeah, sorry, I do apologize. I've been out in the heat all day.
No, that's fine. No, really. I don't. Thank you, but I'm not. I don't. I've been doing all of these things for so long. It was hard enough to kind of have the courage to step away, but now I have to. I have to do something, but I can't do it alone.
Very well. We will aid with it.
Do you have any friends?
No.
Then let us find our friends, and then we can aid you, and increase the chances even better.
Great.
If you told this
great
to,
segue.
if you told this to our fellow companions, do you know where they went?
Well, I'm not sure exactly, but there was the note that they left you. I think it said they were going to see the Captain's Odge or something.
Okay, I'll pick up
Right.
the note. Just
I
pull it
remember
out of
they said
Nemo's
something
mouth.
about a
Just
magical shop as well, though. Green
Oh.
Forest or something.
Green Forest. That could have been the place that Barnabas was mentioning just before I came out of prison. Or after I came out of prison, I should say. Thank you.
So,
And,
what you're saying is we go up to this Captain
yeah, but
Dodge person, or the shop.
most likely with Zodge, or we could try elsewhere. See if the green shop is on the way.
Alright, so let's do both.
Sweet.
Alright, where you guys want to
Face
head?
cut.
Yeah, you know that you are currently in the upper city, and you know that Greenwoods is one of the more high-end shops in the upper city. So heading to Captain's Odge, who last you knew of him, he was posted at the Basilisk Gate, which was an outer gate to connect the section of the outer city where Caleb lives, and the lower city near the dock ward.
I guess we'll make our way there.
Okay. Let me bring up. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this.
Oops. Roll 20 just killed itself. Hang on a sec.
Okay. High House of Hunters. Watchful Shield. Rose Portal. Well, one of these has got to be a temple.
One of them. One of many.
One of these is temple. Hall of Wonders represent Gond, Lady Timora, Helm's Shrine, the Rose Portal. There's a church here somewhere. Is this one? Ah, Shrine of Suffering. Apparently, is not in the upper city. Bum bum bum. This is news to me, stream. It's all news to me. In my campaign, it is. No, apparently the Shrine of Suffering is in the outer city. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah. So,
Apparently D&D.
what would you go? Where you headed?
I guess we're heading to Zodge.
Well, are we in the upper city or are we not?
Yeah, we'll
That's
say
true,
you're
yeah.
in the upper. Yeah, we'll say you're in the upper city. Okay.
Then I
Well,
think we'll...
it doesn't really make sense because Ilmater wouldn't be. You know, you wouldn't be in the upper city if you were dedicated to taking care of the suffering of others. You know
Oh,
what I
that's
mean?
good. We've already put it inside the upper city, so we'll just say it's both there.
I will say it's right near a gate. Well, I mean, like,
Okay.
if you were like if you were down and out of your luck and you were like living on the street, it wouldn't be in the upper city. Like, they kick out all the vagrants at night. You know what I mean? It's not like they sweep them up and take them to the temple, to the Shrine of Suffering. They would they would kick you out and like point you in the right direction. So we'll say that it's like, we'll say it's right near.
It's in the wall.
One of the gates. We'll say it's near. We'll say it's near the heap gate. Well, yeah, we'll say it's kind of just the other side of where it actually is. We'll say it's here where the Rose Portal is. Okay. So Greenwoods
can
then?
we can we go to Greenwoods and try and meet up
Sure.
with our mates?
Sure. All right. Little bit on with the day now. You guys rock up to Greenwoods, stepping inside. It's quite busy. It seems like today is one of their busier days. The door chime rings, and as you step inside, there's people kind of queuing to go up to the stairs to the book section. There's people waiting for orders between some of the aisles. Stock seems to be kind of low on some of the shelves. The two of them have had a very busy day. it takes you a little while to wait in line. But eventually you are greeted by Mr. Greenwood. And he says, "Ah, hello there. I
Hello?
can't remember the voice I did for this guy."
We're here looking for two.
I feel like it might have been slightly Irish or something. Because he's a gnome. Yes.
I don't know.
Sorry, you were looking for someone.
So, looking for an old man, quite short, glasses, is quite portly. He carries around a sword, and then we're also looking for quite handsome gentleman. That's constantly going on about how handsome he is. So he's got blonde hair, ain't he?
2 swords as well.
Yeah, 2 swords
Right,
on the back.
and what's the... I almost did it. What was the nature of his business? Are they in some kind of trouble?
Oh, no trouble whatsoever. And I just
Raven-coloured hair. He has raven-coloured hair.
You son of a
Raven.
bitch.
he's just upstairs listening.
Give me black.
Black
Yeah,
like
he had
his
slightly
sword.
grey hair on the side.
Well,
Yeah, so
look,
he has,
they're
like,
not in
blonde
some
hair or
kind of trouble, are they?
No trouble whatsoever. We are just wanting to find them because they're part of our group. We decided to meet up later. They left word here, and I just flashed a note. But we currently haven't seen them. I believe one of them was asking in regards to magical book. I think it was.
Right, and how do I know that you're actually their friends? Because I don't see anything mentioning they're coming to us on that piece of paper there.
Oh,
I
that
see
is
you had
quite
to go
similar.
talk to the Captain's Lodge, and that wouldn't be Captain's Lodge of the Flaming Fist now, would it?
Well, he is the one who sent us, and I pull out the Flaming Fist badge and just show it for a bit, and then
Right,
put it away.
right. No, of course. So that totally would have nothing to do with the fact that perhaps this person that you're looking for stole said book and was trying to get rid of it, and you're not investigating him by any chance, on behalf of the Flaming Fist, because that's what this looks like to me, and I don't snitch on my customers. You know, I ain't no fence. I don't go buying dodgy goods and the like, and I'm not saying I have said book, but I can't take your word for it.
I'm just grinning from ear to ear. My friend, I think I'm the one who handed it to him when we found it. At the same time, I
Oh,
have
well,
a
in
few
that
other
case,
things
you could
that...
describe it to me, couldn't you?
Yes. Tiny black book, you open it, it has a curse inside that sometimes poofs and makes a small cackle sound. Had quite a few pages from memory, including a darkness spell he was talking about. Apart from that, we tore it off an old lady. And with it, a few other things that came was one of these, and I pull out the Merkel skull with the chain hanging off the side that I've kept in
You
my...
better put that away, son. That's not the kind of thing we want our customers seeing. Thank you very much. Yes, no,
I know.
that's... Please, don't touch.
I put
And
it
you see
away.
someone, like, kind of, like, trying to lift up a glass case with, like, some kind of precious display in there. No, alright. I believe you then. Alright. So, the name of your friend?
Barnabas Blastwind. And the other
Right,
one is
yes.
Callum or Calum, depending on how he seems today. Time.
Right, no, of course, that's right. Mr. Blastwind. I'm afraid, yes, we negotiated that I was going to take this off him. This specimen that I may or may not have taken off him. I'm still not confirming or denying that fact. But we talked about it. I'm afraid he ran off quite urgently. There was as you said, the handsome gentleman was waiting outside for him and was beckoning him to come, and he was saying that they had to go off to some tavern for drinking or something. If only I could remember what it was. Sweetheart, what was the name of that tavern that Mr. Barnabas was going to? Oh, right, dear, it was, wasn't it the Low Lantern? Aye, that's right. The Low Lantern. You're going to find that down in the Dock District.
I can quickly...
That's quite a ways.
No, it is a ways, but at the same time, it is where we are heading. Thank
Oh,
you
you just
so
put
much,
one
good
foot
sir.
in front of the other, you'll get there eventually.
Hey Jared, do they have like any kind of like knickknacks on the front counter?
Well,
Like little small, like little small charms kind of thing.
you're asking the right guy. Do they have any knickknacks? Roll a D100.
Your eyes just flickering. Tables start appearing around you. Pick a number between 1 and 2000.
Okay, 6.
Wow. Okay.
I need to
Low ones are probably the best. I find the high ones are usually too costly for people to get.
No, none of these tables really.
You find a second mimic.
No, I was thinking like little small coins or whatever.
Yeah, you see a small bell on the counter.
All right, good sir. I've been instructed. So how much would that bell cost?
This well, this has got a little bit of a charm on it. It's really just you ring the bell a couple of times and it amplifies your voice. It's quite a little nifty little thing. I usually could whip one up for you, but if you're determined to take it right now, I'd give it to you for, I don't know, 15, 20 gold.
So 15 gold it is.
15? All right, done deal.
All right, that sounds mighty fine. Count out 15 gold pieces and slide it across.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna test the bell, give it a couple of rings.
Right now, not in my shop, mate. All right, I got other customers to serve. Okay, so if that's all, then, gentlemen.
I'm just gonna nod, not speaking and making any noise.
Right, thank you. Test it outside if you don't mind. Right, next, please. And he kind of like gives you a dismissing glance.
I just give a general bow, pick up the skull, pop it away.
Is that an actual item, or is it, or do I have to make a custom one?
Custom.
15 red. Okay, sweet. Right. Oh, there, yeah. All right, so should we go to this inn, or just go to this Captain Zalge person?
I think we should try the inn first. At least if we can find our friends, then we can go from there. So, to the Low Lantern Inn?
Alright, it's another place to rate, see if, it's got fine quarters and fine meals.
True. Just before we head there, do we have the rest of our party available?
I'm checking.
Yeah, I'm available.
Ben's here.
Okay.
Which one?
Ashby.
Yeah, the one that matters. The one that matters.
Rip.
I watched for most of it, and then I got distracted by writing something.
All good. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think Fitz is thinking along the same track and wants to take a short break when you guys meet up. Where are you guys headed? Low Lantern?
Low Lantern?
Alright, well, we may as well take a break there then. Yeah, we'll meet back in 10 minutes, I guess. And
all right.
Just gets on.
Yeah, and we'll allow Fitz to join us, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Senders. We kick off where we left off 10 minutes ago and join our companions, well, one of the halves of the party, as they make their way to the Low Lantern. That would be the newly introduced Zenbri, the young, and KP. You guys have just left Greenwoods and decide to check out the Low Lantern before you go see Captain Zodge, just on the off chance that your friends took their time drinking and enjoying themselves.
How did they come to this pub?
They went to Greenwoods.
We
And they
walked.
asked about you, and Mr. Greenwood.
Oh.
Mr. Greenwood was not forthcoming. He was like, "Oh yeah, no, I don't trust you at all." And they're like, "But we have a note that says they're going to see Captain Zodge." And I'm like, "Yeah, so you're Flaming Fist. I don't snitch."
Oh, good on Mr. Greenwood.
Yeah,
What a
he,
bro.
He protected you, man. He's not about to give
Yeah.
you. It's just like,
And
and,
then-
I suppose this might be about a spell book, which I may or may not have acquired. And
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
not- this is not an admission
Is-
of guilt, but I'm not going to say whether or not I have this spell book.
Is that like black market shit? Like spellbooks? Like in Waterdeep?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Oh. Because in Waterdeep, it's like giving somebody a gun that's been used to kill somebody. But it might be different here. I know Waterdeep's not, so.
Well, Baldur's Gate's corrupt. In every
Yeah, totally.
way,
I
shape, or
reckon
form.
they'd be fine with
So Mr.
spellbooks.
Greenwood's a nice guy, but, you know,
Money's
he's
money.
money's money.
Yeah, I mean, he's profiting big time off me. I am
Yeah.
not a negotiating character, so.
Yeah, like he could probably just get someone to come in and copy all those spells out of that book for him, and get his missus
Yeah.
to do
So
it.
it should have been there.
Yep.
They were having a very busy
Totally.
day, so they didn't really want to deal with this to begin with, and then it was kind of like buy something or leave. So Zenbri was like, "I'm gonna buy this bell." So he bought a bell that does magic thing.
Love it.
And yeah,
Do the thing.
you guys are walking along the docks.
Oh
And,
no, my chat went away.
Oh no. Yeah, you
no.
guys find yourself in a in the docks, and after you get within 100 feet of this ship, you see a lantern with tall masts but no sails. A creaking bulk comes into view, and this converted ship is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge up to the main deck, and a lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business.
All right. So I'm gonna follow you. This looks quite quaint. Gonna say, it's a nice idea, very kind of, theatrical. So I'm gonna let you lead on. I'll just watch, and because this is your part of town.
Theatric indeed. Do I see anything else around the ship, or like on top? Like, are there people walking about on it, or?
There's a few guards who are just sort of stood about. There's no one. You see a couple of people leave, but they seem to just like pop up on deck and then leave. It's not like they were hanging out on the upper deck. It's not a particularly nice day. It's kind of overcast, and there's a little bit of a chill in the breeze. So, the amount of space that you can see up on the deck, you couldn't imagine why they wouldn't put tables up there, but it's just not a very particularly nice day for people to be sat up there.
Okay. And like, if it's a proper ship, is the mast still intact? Like, is it someone like patrolling above,
No.
or?
No.
Is it?
Okay.
The mast is there, but there's no sails on the ship.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's just cool. Well, I guess we go in, and as I go past, I'm gonna keep myself on guard because this looks very different to what I'm usually used to. Being a man from the earth, anything to do with the sea just terrifies me.
I'm just gonna be like walking, like double time because he's got such long strides.
Yeah,
Just
how
quickly
tall
riding
are
in my
you,
book.
Zenbri?
Let me look for the exact measurement.
He's medium in height, isn't he?
Damn,
No, he's a small
three. What's
creature.
it? 3.5 foot.
3.5 foot.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, he's small.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically
Yeah.
a halfling.
Yeah, I'm small.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
you could be tall as a Verdun, couldn't you?
Could be.
Would you like a
No.
lift there, little one? And
Only
I-
like level 5, and that's only if I decide.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I'm not going to force him
what
to
do you mean a lift?
change at level 5, because a level doesn't mean shit to the Verdan. Like, it's not like at a certain age they expand, and it's very chaotic. Like they just suddenly develop different features. Like it's very
Yeah, that's cool. 3.5
very,
foot,
It's very uppity.
tiny boy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I lead him through the door.
Can you guys see that on the map now? I've just realized that
no,
you
I
guys
see.
are
Let me
Right.
check.
yeah,
I am. Okay, yeah.
here.
I see black.
Drag us.
Okay. Eno doesn't have vision apparently.
And we
they
obviously
did-
don't have shared vision.
They did do an update that kind of broke some stuff. Fixed.
Sadly, no. It's all good. I'll go by stream for the moment.
No,
Eyes fixed.
Yeah, I suppose that doesn't change anything. Are you okay, Pat?
Yep, I'm all good.
So you can't see.
I can move around.
Okay, hang on, no. No. Fixed. KP?
Yes.
Fixed. Yeah, they did some stuff that kind of like broke the way that tokens and sheets were linked together. Okay.
It usually resets them, doesn't it?
Yeah. Roll 20. It's okay. No, it does the job. We don't have Barnabas and Caleb on screen yet. Let's just bring you boys back in. There they are. Lovely. Okay. So, you guys head up onto the upper deck and
Yeah. Oh, at the moment, Nemo is currently a belt around my waist. Just hanging there with the eye like where the belt buckle is.
okay.
Which guess means it's eye level with you, Zembri.
Yes, I'm gonna
Okay.
be on the other side of you.
You
Did the
guys.
Calum icon change at some point, or has it always been this one?
Pardon?
Did the Calum icon change at some point, or has it always been this one?
I think it
Nope.
was the. Yeah, I think the token has always been that.
Yeah.
Because we
Oh.
never really got you sorted. with
Well, the one
proper
I've got
token.
on the D&D Beyond's pretty close.
Yeah, I know. But this looks cooler. Kidding. Yeah. So, you guys find yourselves on a section of the lower deck. Let me see if I've got... do I have boat sounds? I don't have boat sounds. We'll just do tavern daytime. None of these are tavern daytimes. Alright, that'll do. Tavern downstairs. Okay, that'll do. Some ambience. Alright. Alright, you are in the tap room. Yeah, a woman comes up to you and kind of beckons out from the bottom of the stairs as you guys are walking down. Ah, well met. Give me a voice. Didn't think of a voice for her.
Welsh.
Northern.
Mary Lou.
Jamaican.
No, Welsh.
Northern.
Right then. Well met.
Yes.
My
Well
name is
met.
Larilla, but folks around here call me the captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here.
I love it. She's
All right.
great.
It's the only accent I've been doing lately,
Sweet.
and I've adopted it, and I've actually finally nailed it. Because remember, several years ago, you guys were like, I was like, I wanted to do a different accent for my Eladrin, and you were like, one of the accents should be Welsh. I think it was you guys. And I just
Probably.
didn't know I didn't know how to do it, so I've now adopted it. It's terrible, but it's not bad. Yeah, and she says, "Come on down."
All right, so thank you so much for your hospitality. We're here looking for two gentlemen. One short, bent, well, taller than me, but he's got them glasses. He's looking old. And then there's another one. He's pretty looking and got the fancy hair and
He's all pretty looking.
some say angelic.
Thank you,
kind of
Right
stuff.
then. Well then, Prin, Mr. Deringvissel, you'd probably see him. And she points out an old man in the corner who's just kind of like barely holding on to a table, and he's got a glass in front of him, but he's bent over so far that he can't even like get it up high enough. So he kind of like leans back and then kind of like realizes he's a little too intoxicated to even bother taking a drink.
This guy down here.
Is that the man you're after? But she points out that he's actually a quite tall halfling.
Tall halfling, huh? Well, he's not, but he looks like an interesting enough character.
Thanks.
So, should we speak to him?
I do indeed think we should. At the moment, I cannot see my friends, so we should just engage. I've hidden the symbol of the flaming fist, by the way.
You've
Just
hidden
like
that?
tucked it up my sleeve.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a good idea.
All right, so
Reminds me of a
let's go
movie.
speak to this gentleman.
God save King George,
So-
and just watch everyone just start throwing shit.
So where do we go? Which one are we seeing?
So
I think it's that dude in the bottom right corner of this one.
No, it's totally not that guy.
Oh,
What are
okay.
what are you talking about? It is. We'll just say it's this guy. We'll chuck him in there.
All right, I'm gonna jump over here.
Am I having to duck in here, Jared? Like,
Yeah,
scooch and-
it's low.
Okay. I look at the stool
Just
worryingly.
marching along happily, just looking up at everything.
Everything's sized for you, my friend, and I just
yeah,
kind of
especially the like doorways and everything like that.
suck it in.
Yeah, as you approach, you kind of hear the man muttering under his breath, "So farewell, you homeward bound, homeward to Waterdeep town. So fill your glasses for those who were kind, and drink to the girls we left behind." Oh, hello. Care to buy an old boy a drink?
I will indeed. I just kind of wave to Lala. Can we get 3 for this table, please?
Yeah, she does a quick whistle, and you see one of the Kenku barkeeps pop up and go, "Another ale?" And she's like, "Yes, 3 for those gentlemen over there. 3 ales, please. Coming right. Yes." And Kenku quickly taps a new keg, pours out a couple of pints, and strides on over and pops them down. Silver apiece.
I hand over 3 silvers, and then a 4th one, and say, "Here's a word for you today. Strength." And just see if he repeats it.
Strength.
And I just go from there and hand him the 4th one.
Thank you
Those
very
guys are
much.
always fun.
Kenku seem to be most interesting creatures.
Yeah,
Haven't
Kenku
met
are
too many
interesting.
bad ones yet.
Kenku are interesting creatures.
Yeah. Just gonna start muttering under my breath.
He just kind of like cocks his head and like looks down at what you're scrolling, nods, and then walks away. Well, homeward bound is what I say. Homeward without a lover.
I
Sorry,
just pushed
gentlemen.
I put a song in
I-
the chat that you can use if you like.
I hope it's royalty
He's
free.
already using it, chat.
I have
It's
a.
it's a
Where did
long,
you put it?
long way to water deep. Water deep. But the girls in the city.
Which chat did you send it to?
Twitch chat.
Oh, jeez, God. Anyway, no, I just found a sea shanty. Goodbye, Fairly well.
What? Someone's dead. That's Tarvis. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean like
getting brought
that.
up.
Rip.
I just looked at the side of my screen and saw that someone was making
Robin-
death saves.
Yeah.
I was like,
Rubbing in the wounds.
Somebody mentioned it in chat as well.
Oh God.
No, that was him as well.
Okay.
Yes, KB as well. Alright, so Zembri's going to be sitting on a stool, like kicking his feet in the air like a little kid, just with his big tankard of ale. Just
Okay.
like was giving it little sips. Just
Nice.
alright. So you're from Waterdeep, sir.
Originally, I was, yes. But you know, sailor's life takes you lots of places. Where are you two gentlemen
That-
from?
Oh, listen, you first,
oh, this one's quite simple. They can't really handle the original story. I came out of the ground like a potato, I think is how people say it.
That's
I was
unusual.
plucked and I just grew one day and I didn't stop.
Strange.
And I just woke up in the middle of a desert. I don't know where I'm from.
Well, aren't both of you just a barrel of mysteries? Well,
But don't worry, there was water, and it's quite nice.
are you... what brings a couple of strange fellas like yourself to the old lowland, then?
We're looking for two interesting gents, and I'm just gonna give them the I'm just gonna give them the rundown on what the guys look like.
Oh. Yeah, they came in here about 50-something minutes ago. I think they's downstairs still.
Oh, was there downstairs?
I thought
Maybe
we
got
were
themselves.
upstairs, actually, so I'm
Yeah,
lost.
maybe got themselves involved in a game of Baldur's Bones or something.
Is that when they hear a crash and a shout from downstairs?
Just about.
Wait, what is happening with you?
Yeah, they was downstairs not long ago. Just down that way. And points to a stairwell just behind
one?
you guys. Yeah.
Is that would that noise be them?
Well, I don't know what your friend's temperament are like, but usually people don't like losing Baldur's Bones down here. Might get down there before it turns messy. Thanks for the beer, by the way.
Don't worry, you can have mine too. I only had a couple of sips, so just push it his way.
Oh, you chaps are very kind. All right then, don't go popping out in the ground anytime soon. Then both of yous, appreciate it.
Does he insultingly clean the glass before taking it?
No, he just like kind of forgets that he's got the one, and he just like grabs the other one, and he like pushes up his spectacles up his nose and starts drinking down. You can see he's got old weather's hands like a sailor, like he's got that kind of sun-kissed, leathery skin and the kind of sandy, sea-swept hair.
But seeing that both hands are full, I'm gonna take mine with me.
Shit. And then like almost he like forgot that you guys are getting up and leaving. He's like, cheers.
Have a good day, my friend.
Thanks.
I guess we
Yeah.
make our way over there.
All right.
I guess
Make
when
our way.
looking down at the stairway, I just kind of grimace and then just kind of side shuffle downwards.
Yeah.
Eno does not have sea legs.
If anyone's been on a tall ship, as I have,
Showing
That's such a weird brag.
I know, it's such a weird flex, hey. Well, I did it for Halloween, and like,
Oh,
I'm
I
so going back on Sydney's tall ships. They're fucking... Like, if anyone gets a chance to do it, if you guys are in Sydney, go and actually check out these tall ships. A friend of mine, a fellow player, and a deep, deep good friend of mine, James, is one of the sort of tour guides. He's not necessarily part of the living crew that's there, but he's there quite often, and yeah, he dresses up in character and kind of gives you an authentic tour of the ship, and it's fascinating. It's one of the oldest, well, it is basically a 70-year-old vessel that has the original engine. They get custom-made parts from Denmark, and they do a really good job. So if you're looking for something to do in Sydney that's really enjoyable, a good day out with a couple of friends or your family, go and check that out, because it is well worth your time. It's a great experience, and like you get to see what it's like on a ship.
Sponsor us, tall ships.
Yeah.
They don't have the money to sponsor us. I'm doing this because they need you to go and check that out. So please do.
Question.
Me?
Tall,
Yes, you.
tall
Tall
sailing
ship.
ship with an engine.
With a what? Yeah, because it's only 70 years old. It's not like ancient.
Oh. Oh,
It's
I
still
thought
in
it was like
Australia.
oh no, I thought it was like
Country's only been around for 80 years.
It's
I
not
was
100.
like-
It's not 100 fucking years old.
like
Yeah, no, it's
Captain Cook kind of ship.
No, and it's a lot smaller than you think. But all they wanted to do is get a little bit of cargo on board and get it places. But then they realized that people were better cargo than cargo, so they converted it at some point with cabins. And I actually got to sleep on the ship, which was really cool. But it is smaller than you think. The staircases are incredibly steep, and yeah, it's good fun. Anyway, you want to go down the stairs sideways or facing the stairs. You do not want to go face first, because if you slip, you're going to crack your head on a crossbeam. All right. You head down, and the two of you find yourselves facing the front of this ship. This guy might be there at this point. What do you guys want to do?
In fact, you might even hear from somewhere further up the ship/bar a familiar voice stating, "And I told you, if you come one step closer, I'll cut his throat."
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we need the reactions of the people around us after that action happens, Jared. How did the
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know that one of these guys is probably under the employ of Amric, and he was the guy who kind of like cut you guys off and prevented you from leaving. The Kenku at the bar just kind of hunkers down and goes, "Fight, fight!" Kind of mockingly picking that up. This chap at the end of the bar picks up his like little dish of whatever he's eating and his beer and heads off to this table here. And then these two chaps also seem to be in the employ of Amric, and they start to make their way over towards you.
I draw
you
my
roll-
short sword?
Are we rolling initiative?
We are going to roll the initiative.
Even though
Natural 20.
even though we're getting a nobody move or I slice his throat.
Is our first roll for Zembri? Is it natural 20?
No, but first initiative roll.
Yeah, I think he did a
Okay.
deception against me, which was also very high.
Yeah, I did some investigation as well.
He's so honest, he's dishonest.
And it wasn't deception, it was persuasion.
Yeah, we're just going to roll initiative to have it
Or so
there.
you thought.
I didn't really roll.
Boom.
Let's get an intimidation check from our boy.
Me.
Amric has an initiative of 173.
73, Jesus will never stop him.
Thank God
He's
this
so
isn't
fast!
Thank God that isn't Shadowrun initiative, otherwise we'd be here for years.
Oh yeah, he would have like 7 turns just to himself.
He would have
More than that.
7.
Man,
he would
we
have
are
16
all
turns.
very quick here.
I'm assuming I have a ready action to cut his throat.
You can assume correctly. Zenbri is on the initiative tracker twice.
Quick question: is there light down here? Like, is Barnabas affected by no light, or I guess it's a bar, so they would have
There's
like,
there's
lanterns.
lantern light, yeah.
Also, spoilers, I'm an elf.
Yeah, I don't know
Spoilers.
that.
Right now,
He
are
has
you?
dark vision.
No, I'm not right now, but I still can see in the dark at all times. Last time we were in the dark, I was like, they're magic glasses, guys.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm the one with no.
to re-establish the scene, there is a thug who cut off, and I know that her name is Feanor as the token, but that is not Feanor, that's Rhea. I should have totally made a token before we did this. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to do that really quick. It's stupid, but I'm going to do that while we establish the scene. So, you guys are... Yeah, so she's being cut off by the... by the thug. You are... Calum is holding... Is it short sword to throat?
Yep. Or scimitar.
Same thing.
Is it darkness or
Barnabas,
incarnate?
Where
Ice or fire?
are you established? Barnabas, where do you want to establish yourself?
Oh, I mean, I was behind the... oh, my lord! Behind
my-
the giant lady!
God, what is happening in there?
Oh, nice. She looks much better now.
Yeah, like,
the-
she actually is cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was behind the couch when these guys were sitting on it. I don't know if she's still sitting on the couch while that was happening.
No, she took your lead and kind of decided to get up and leave.
I mean, I'm just standing where I was previously.
Yeah, okay.
But my short sword, and when I see Caleb, and I sigh and say, "All right, here we go."
Well,
I don't know how this isn't a character in this.
I wonder how.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's funny how
It's
Roll20
so
sometimes
weird.
just has like some. You're like, why isn't this there?
Yeah. Represent character. Whoops. I mean, yeah, she seems like such a crucial character. Okay. Alright, and Zanbri and Eno, you guys would hear this and come around the corner. I'll give you guys a free action to act first. What would you guys like to do?
A free action that includes movement, right? Yep.
Yeah, free turn.
Okay, so
Would I
free
be
turn, okay.
quiet walking down the stairs? Like,
I would be.
Yeah, you wouldn't make a huge amount of noise.
I'll just
Okay.
go first. I'm just gonna walk up here, see like that, and just kind of sit at this table in front of this guy and say, "All right, so what's happening up there? It seems quite the fuss."
You'd probably be right. Is that a
Yes.
general exclamation that you're making?
No, I'm talking to this guy who moved away.
Yeah, this sort of gruff-looking gentleman just
Yeah.
kind of nods in agreement, and he says, "Yeah, that's Amric. He's this will be interesting."
Okay, I'm just gonna sit there and like turn around the stool and just watch from afar.
cool.
Alright.
Seeing that there is a small table to my right and a stool blocking the only direction I have here, I will walk away around the outside and get to here and just watch from the back of the seat, I guess, or like the pew, and then just check out what's happening to the side of.
Okay. You guys would probably both see Barnabas behind the couch there. You might not see Calum holding blade to throat, but Zenbri you would. I don't
Okay.
think you know who Calum is, though, Zenbri.
Is this a trap
Yeah.
door or like
Oh no!
raised
No!
entrance?
I saw Caleb very fleetingly, just like,
Yeah.
oh hey.
You also would have heard
this-
his voice quite a bit.
Yeah, this is a staircase.
Sam's gonna think you're an enemy.
Oh yeah, Calum hasn't met you yet.
He knows about you.
Alright.
Theoretically.
Yeah, I did give him a little briefing of what you were.
But who knows what Mylak knows?
Lilac.
Who is
Oh.
Lilac? Great.
Who indeed?
Who
Darth
indeed?
Nilak.
So then, are we starting at the top of
Well-
the initiative order now?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Emmerich kind of just has his hands raised and he looks over to Caleb. Now. Do we really need to point blades?
I'll just press the blade close into his throat, just enough to nick.
Okay. All right.
What's
What is it?
what's the plan?
What is it you want?
Well, right now, at this moment, I think we ought to all of us walk out of here and save this wonderful establishment a brawl. So I'm going to walk very slowly, and I'm going to keep you facing your boys. I'm going to back down these stairs, and if you move so much as a muscle, I'm going to pull this blade across your throat, and you'll never sing again.
Ooh.
That's a very interesting proposition. And
I would listen to him. He is
One that I don't-
unstable at the best of times.
one that I do not disagree with. So if you're willing to walk away peacefully, I'll have my men stand down.
Well, let's get outside first, and then we'll have a little chat. How about that?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I press the blade a little bit tighter again.
All right.
I really wasn't asking.
I see that now. I'm not gonna push my luck in that case. After you, then.
No, by all means, after you. And I try and sort of, swing him around so I've got the blade to his throat and I'm holding his hair and I'm just trying to walk backwards out, keeping him sort of facing, the enemies around. So when I get to the stairs, I'll be backing down them.
All right.
Who do you have?
If this was Waterdeep, this
Oh,
named
boss.
NPC would have bitch slapped you into the side of the ship.
Who is it he has hostage? Is it the lady that you
No.
guys
No,
met
it's
up with?
the gang boss.
She's next.
Amric,
Trader.
Mum's
Pretty
fave.
All right.
Rhea, I think it best that we follow suit.
She's got her hand on her sword and she's ready to draw it, but she hasn't drawn it yet.
I've got my short sword drawn and just pointing it at the thug.
Come on
She's
then, everyone.
gonna
Let's go
she's
for
gonna
a nice-
slowly draw it as she realizes that, like, how the situation's shifting.
Yeah.
All right.
And also just keeping an eye on that spine devilly looking thing.
So as I'm slowly backing
That-
my way
this one?
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That spine devil is still perched on the couch.
Cool to just keep sort of shut,
Okay, where do you want to
shuffling
take
my way
him?
out. So
This
Oh, we
guy's,
do-
this guy's going to
we-
stand
we came-
aside. This guy's going
Right,
to
well-
stand up against here.
Is the
Uh,
back stairs we're going to, is it, I assume?
Yeah, the stairs the stairs here lead down.
Down. So what level are we on, sorry?
You're on the middle deck.
Yes,
You're
so down is
on.
way out?
You're on
Or
the
we need to
lounge.
go
Okay, so
down?
there's the top deck, the upper deck, the tavern deck, the lounge deck, and then quarters downstairs.
Which deck's the way out deck?
Up.
No.
Right, we're going up. So I'm going to try and move this way, and as I want to gesture at the guy, I'm there to step backwards as I'm sort of moving.
Yeah, Emmerich's kind of got his hands up like this, and you see him kind of gesture to the thug who's looking to draw a club, and he just says, "Not now, not now."
You see, Amric, I can't die in here. I have a greater purpose.
You can't
I'm-
die.
I'm going to do away with all suffering in the world. Your brother was suffering. He suffered at your hands, I can tell.
What a noble quest. Foolish, some might say. Not me, of course.
No. And what are you, Amric? Are you suffering, or do you cause the suffering?
I merely conduct business that allows individuals to fall into a state of their own suffering. Their
say the latter.
circumstances are what causes their suffering. I merely lubricate the situation.
Of course, that's
Well,
the word that
One
makes
of
us
these
giggle.
days, you yourself might find yourself in a cell, and then we'll see who's getting lubricated then.
Or not.
Nah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to mute myself.
Inspiration.
Fuck's sake, Vince.
That's how inspiration works.
Yeah, that's
Give it
not
yourself.
how inspiration works.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Can I have inspiration for my
So,
stars?
at what point do we see Eno and Zenbri as we're ushering our way out? Is this guard staying put as I walk round the side of him?
You probably hear a good snort come from the opposite side of the room when he hears lubricate.
It's cool. So we can see you now. Eno.
Oh
Wait.
my god, Eno, it is good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. Can I ask what is happening here? And I just raise my tank and take half of a swig.
Your friends here seem to have come in and
I
Just
press
No,
like
the
no,
hold me
Amric.
hostage.
Amric. It's happening again, Eno. We've got a situation, and we're leaving this place, and Amric is coming with us.
I'm gonna.
So this isn't
Hey.
the first time you've made a foolish decision and got yourselves in hot water. Good to know.
There's been
Amric,
a
it is
few.
best that you keep quiet for the moment.
I
Hey,
must admit,
Jared.
I'm learning the niceties expected by my group. These are my friends, Sippy Sunreaver, and I believe this must be the newest addition to our group, the little green gremlin pet.
I'm just. I'm just walking around the corner. Just back up the stairs.
Can I make an insight check on Caleb to see if his eyes are as white as they were before when we were down in the
What are you suggesting?
That he's turned Sith.
yeah, something like that, yeah.
Are you
Got
trying to
them-
say
got
that
them-
he smoked the good? How dare
Yes.
Got them post-youngling Anakin Ives.
you. not the younglings. Roll an insight check.
Cool. Use the yellow die. 19. So...
he's not himself.
Wow, thanks. I guess it's very apparent to you that he is not his usual jolly self.
And in fact, very similar to how he presented in the crypt. Is that the right word for it?
Dungeon? Sure. Crypt? Yeah, crypt. Crypt's good. There's lots
Cool.
of dead things down there, yep.
And how much of who in this room will be following us out of this place?
I'd say likely everyone. We'll figure it out when we get to the street, shall we? What do you think, Amric?
I think
Well,
it's
not
a
everyone.
useless
No,
idea
I
to
don't
take them
care,
anywhere.
and I press the blade a bit closer into the
Dude, you're pressing on an artery. That thing's just gonna gush at one
It
point.
probably is dripping a little bit. And look, we're now gonna start moving towards the steps and getting out of
Just-
here.
You just
Okay.
slice him
To
and
be-
healing hands him.
To be perfectly clear, straight under the throat. That's your windpipe and your voice box. There's no artery there. You actually want to get in, like, on the side.
Okay.
Let's just be perfectly clear. So yeah, you can silence someone without actually cutting an artery.
You could become a cool mute character.
So,
Yeah, 'cause that-
Emlik,
'cause that never
how
goes
did
wrong.
circumstances get to
Never.
this?
Well, you know what? It's not for me to answer. I don't know why I thought I would like interject there.
Sorry, I didn't catch the question, Alex. Was that for me?
No,
Yeah,
that was
he
to
said-
Emmerich
yeah.
himself.
Are you gonna let Emmerich answer?
Oh,
Sure.
No.
Well, as I was about to say before I was so rudely interrupted, your friends here came to do business, and they didn't like how I did business, so they decided to put a knife to my throat, and
I pressed the blade again. No. We came to support a new acquaintance. You attempted to force us into business. taking
I mean,
advantage.
in that point, he's not wrong. There, Amric, you were being a bit hostile. Why don't we all get some fresh air? How about that?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to double my pace and really pull him by the hair.
Well, just know that there are at least several other people upstairs, so... Amlik, I have to ask before we take you any further. How many people are friends with you here?
He's going to say everyone, you know.
And if that case, how do you wish to do this? You have 10 people against 4 at the moment. That is not good.
Contrary, it would be 9.
Okay, lead on.
I do. Let's go. Do you want me to physically lead on, or do you want to take us to the next level?
Yeah, I'll walk out
yeah.
first.
As you go to take one more step, Barnabas, you maybe glance over your shoulder. Eno, you look back. You're kind of looking in that direction. Zembri, are you... Where are you now?
I'm in the stairs.
Up the stairs? Or
Huh,
just kind of waiting in the stairs?
Just waiting in the stairs until I hear them come close, and then I'll run up.
Okay.
Basically, I'm curious enough to like stay down.
Okay.
But like not curious enough to stay in the room properly.
Okay. Barnabas, you're kind of like keeping your eye on, the Amrit Calum situation. You're doing the same thing. You, Barnabas, you glance over at Rhea, just in time to see her pull her longsword back, and she looks at the thug next to her and just shoves her blade right up into his jaw.
Rhea, no! Really?
No more talk! We don't have time for this.
What does this achieve?
That is the worst.
You're worth.
Amric, we'd like to just say again, she's not really with us.
I will only unleash my action if Amrit tries to move or escape, or if someone actually directly attacks me. Apart from that, I won't do anything.
Okay. Calum, roll a perception check for me.
Did Ray just kill a random tavern watcher?
No,
Yeah.
he was
Just
like
a fucking patron. Blah!
No witnesses!
he was one of
Rhea!
Amric's bodyguards.
So what was the
okay.
perception?
Yes, please.
16. I have a 0 on that.
Roll perception, please. With disadvantage, sorry.
Oh, okay.
For both of them, or
Me too?
just
No, just Eno.
Just Eno? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a natural 20, and it's now a 14 total. 15
Okay.
total, sorry.
Calum?
16.
Okay. Barnabas, you can roll one with disadvantage as well, please.
Ooh.
can I roll one with triple disadvantage?
Oh,
And a
Yeah,
-5,
okay.
sure.
Oh, sweet. No, I'm actually curious just what I would actually get.
3
Big
natural
Bats,
20s.
6.
So we got 6,
Okay, one's in that one.
a
That's not good.
14, and Calum?
16.
Okay. During this sudden outburst, this distraction, you all fail to notice Amric slip a finger just on the inside of his jacket and pull out a small device, which he then tosses to the floor, and a sudden burst of smoke engulfs a 20-foot cube.
Does he
Smoke
disappear, or
bomb!
do I still feel him?
You still feel him. It's not like he has magically disappeared. He has just thrown a smoke bomb at the
With
ground.
permission from the GM, I would like to attempt to slice his throat.
You can do so. I'm not going to give you disadvantage or advantage. You can just do a flat roll.
Cool, we're just doing a single scimitar attack?
Was he restrained or anything?
Good though. It's like what's
Slice the ham.
Yeah, if he was restrained, that would have given him advantage, but because of the cloud, he would have disadvantage. So I'm kind of
Yeah,
just
it's a flat roll.
yeah.
23
so
is the hit, isn't it?
yeah, it is most certainly a hit.
And
Advantage.
on top of that, I think I might add. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
No.
Do it, post youngling Anakin.
Right, we're doing it.
Uh,
So spell slot for an additional 2d8. Wonderful.
So total, we see smoke bomb. We hear as celestial radiance just ruptures from the middle.
And boom!
Whoa, okay, let's just put the map back right there. Boom. What's the
Boom.
total?
We're going to do 16 damage.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay. Zembri, you hear a...
Have I still got him, or has he pulled away?
I'm going to say he was grappled, so on his turn he's going to attempt to break free.
Okay.
Zembri, you hear Barnabas say, Raya, no! And then you hear this from this detonation. What would you like to do?
fun. Okay. So, I'm gonna run around. What's that one I run? I'm just gonna run this way, behind Mr. Eno here. I can't see through that, can I?
Through what?
The smoke.
I'm trying to discern that now really quick. Smoke bomb, 20 feet away. Bomb explodes on impact. Radius sphere, heavily obscured. Yes, the air heavily obscured. You have disadvantage to targets inside the smoke.
I got disadvantage, and I also have a chance to hit allies. Well, they're not really allies.
Not yet.
Exactly. So, what could I cast? Screw it. Eldritch Blast into the fog. Actually, no, there's too many civilians. I'm gonna hold an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until you see someone who you can trust.
Well, no, I'm not gonna hit someone I trust, but someone who I don't trust.
Barnabas, what do?
What did I, before the smoke bomb went down, what did I see this fellow was doing? Like, did he look like he was trying to just be like, whoa, 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 I'm
Yeah.
just trying to have my beers? Or was he like, hey,
No,
I'm
he
gonna
was-
get you?
Yeah, he was, he'd drawn a club earlier and was kind of facing off. So he would have stowed it away and he would have just had his hands at his side. So you
Okay,
know
so-
that he's... Yeah, you know he's with Emmerich.
Oh, he is like a guard of Emmerich.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yes, the guy who's behind you who didn't want to fight.
Gotcha. I guess I'm gonna step forward into the darkness and try and hit him with a green flame blade as the flames lick up the side of my short sword. Blue flames at disadvantage is going to be a 14 to hit.
14. Apparently hits.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, apparently that's... good.
got him. All right, so that is that's 7 points of piercing damage to this fellow, and then the blue flames are going to leap across to the Amric fellow for 3 fire damage.
Okay, that's 17 and 3. Okay.
Sorry, 17, not 17, just 7.
Oh, only 7 on the other
Yeah,
guy?
I don't hit 17 damage. I'm not a paladin.
Sorry. Sorry.
It was a swing with a short sword, dude.
Sorry. You're level 3 now. It's possible. I don't know.
It is possible. Not so with a cantrip.
I only run 6 games a week. It's fine. Like, I totally
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
doing. Trust me.
Yeah, we're not level 8 anymore.
Hey, I run a level 8 campaign where these guys got plus 12 to sleight of hand. Like, it's basically its own stat and could have its own modifier at this point. Like, it's ridiculous. All right, this thug. Whoa. Just calm down.
Whoa.
Yeah,
This
just
thug. This thug.
Whoa, suddenly things are not looking so good.
This guy runs in 2 attacks with disadvantage. One's gonna miss, and the other one's gonna miss. Caleb, you hear this guy rush in behind you. He's like, "You get off, Mr. Van Thumper!" And these wild club swings bashing into the wall behind you.
Is this all just chaos because it's misty and
Yeah, it's suddenly just like erupted into chaos. Speaking of which, let's pick up the pace and let's keep it chaotic. Amric is then going to try and break free from your grasp. He's going to roll an athletics or dexterity thing for me, please.
I didn't catch that, Jared.
Roll athletics or acrobatics to hold on to him, please.
Okay.
He rolls a
15.
He rolls a 15. Does he? Yes, because he has the acrobatic skill. Okay.
So meets it beats it, right? Or
Yes, he escapes. You feel him slip
So I
out
try
of your
and
grasp.
he twists his head out and pulls back, and I lose his hair as I try and slash again with my sword.
Yep. He is going to...
Pat out the fire that's on him.
Yeah, he's going to kind of run a hand down his arm, and then any kind of glint of light that you would see from him, you see these two flashes of these blades that come towards Caleb's direction. With disadvantage, he hits you for a 26. Sorry, not 26. 23.
Oh yeah,
26.
no, it misses.
Man is too good.
Okay, that's 5 piercing damage, and then with disadvantage, that one's going to miss. So he hits you for 5 piercing damage, and then he is going to step away.
Just the 5?
Yep.
attack of opportunity, right?
And you hear him step away, like you know that he's spun. As he's kind of spun, he's done this stab on you. You then hear him and like feel him step away from your grasp. You know he's not in front of you anymore. You can make an attack of opportunity.
Can I? Have I already used my bonus action for the ready to attack?
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Yes,
Wonderful.
reaction.
Fucking great. I swing again with my blade for a 14 to hit.
Okay. 14 is going to miss.
Would that be with disadvantage as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna miss.
Let's
Sorry.
pump up this music because this is not exactly epic.
To command you familiar, is it a free action or an action?
It's an action, I
Read
believe.
your
Action. I think you have to
I
use
think-
your action to attack.
Yeah.
You are holding a.
But you
Eldritch
took the
Blast, didn't you?
special rules for yours, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to attack.
So
So you can
they act on. I think they act on your initiative or something. Free.
No, they act on their own initiative, but it's still mine. But do they let's go again. But does the attack action like if I command them to attack, would that include the movement, or is that a different command?
Well, if he gets his own initiative, then he would move on and do his action on his turn, and then you can on your turn use your
So
bonus
what are
action
you-
to get him
is
to attack.
Is this the spell Find Familiar? So it acts
Mm,
independently
yeah.
of you, but it obeys your commands. So in combat, it has its own initiative
Yeah.
and acts on its own turn.
Yeah, so you got to roll
Um,
initiative for it.
Yeah, it can't attack, but if you can use your action to tell it to attack. So it does everything else but attack, and then you tell it to attack on your turn that uses your action.
Yeah, but he can do it with a
Okay.
bonus action because he's special.
Yeah. Because warlocks.
Yes, if you're back to the... Are you back to the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got that new
And
chain
there's-
thing. So have you rolled the
Yeah,
initiative
you-
for
that's-
it as well?
I was gonna do it on my initiative. Or
No,
do you want me
it,
to roll an initiative for it?
yeah, roll an
Has
initiative
to
for
be.
him. Where do you want him?
Okay, so let's see.
Which means you kind of have to juggle
On me,
that bonus action use.
8.
That's good. You want him to go after you. Wait,
Well,
do you?
does that mean I could have told him to? Oh, I actually no. I would have told him to wait because he can't see shit.
Okay.
I thought he had like blindside or something. Dark vision.
Oh yeah, he does have dark vision and blind sight. Yeah.
And
Blind
I'm gonna
sight, yeah.
Step there. Caleb, what would you like to do?
I'm with so my one sword out, misty all around. I draw my second blade, and in the direction of which I think he is, I'm going to launch an attack with all the fury of the gods. And fuck it, I'll use thunderous smite as well.
All right. Anyone looking in the smoke from the southern direction, you would see 2 pinpricks of light slowly brighten into existence as Caleb's
Caleb,
eyes begin
stop
to
it.
softly glow.
Oh
Stop it,
wait, is
Caleb.
that the one that has like the 100-foot sound barrier thing? Or just if you make contact.
From
So
the
I hit,
outside of the ship, we see a seagull just sat on the end of the pier. Suddenly, shot in the distance, comes into focus. The ship, side of it detonates out onto the docks.
Fireball.
Caleb, what would
The
you
opening
like
of
to
a
do?
hero, just a
17 and a 14.
17 and a 14. Did you step forward to attack?
Yes, I say in the direction I felt he was going in was where I moved to attack him.
Okay, attack of opportunity with disadvantage. Another wild swing, missing you narrowly as you charge forward. Your 14 missing, 17 landing.
Beautiful. I rolled fairly decent there for disadvantage, to be honest. Cool. So I'm adding my 2d6 thunder damage, and fuck it, let's add another smite onto it. Burn spell slots. Woo!
What it heals.
Oh, thank you, VZ Huntress VZ, for the follow. Really, really appreciate it.
And that'll do
Thanks for
20
hanging out.
damage.
20. Good lord, man.
2 smites. I'm out of spell slots.
All right. The glow in your eye is softening ever so slightly.
Did you hit? Oh,
Yep.
one of them hit.
With 1.
The 17 hit. I assume that was the best of both attacks when you said
was the
14 and... Was that the first attack?
Yeah, it was the first attack.
that was with disadvantage.
So the first
I
attack,
thought-
14 misses.
Yeah,
No,
so...
I ro-
was
no,
that
I
one
rolled-
attack with
I rolled-
disadvantage?
I rolled 4 dice. So
Oh,
I,
Yes.
gotcha.
so I had 2 sets, and one of them ended up was a 13, and the other was a 10.
17.
No, yeah, but it was I rolled a 30, but yeah, it was 17 and a 14 effectively.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's what I understood, and yeah, that's why I said
Perfect.
14 misses and the 17 hits.
Yeah.
So that still hits. Okay, Rhea. What up?
He let out a scream, and he knew that was a big hit. How's he feeling?
You
He's pretty sadistic.
sons of bitches.
I
You're
can't see him,
making-
can I?
You're making a grave mistake. Yeah.
I'm ridding the world.
Something intimidating. She uses this stat block, but with this.
He was like watching all this stool, like holding a beer mug to his face, like.
Good. Okay, Rhea steps forward. Hits this guy for a 21. 2 hands, d10, slashing damage. Rip. 10 points slashing damage to this guy. Not minus 100. Minus 10. Okay. That's her turn. Actually, she could move there and not take an attack opportunity. Pseudo dragon creature. Remy.
Remy's up, I think.
Yep.
That's what I just said.
Remy is going to fly up and move
Remy.
there in that little area. And then, because Remy can't take the attack action, well, what else? Can I take the attack action on my turn? So, I command he automatically attacks on my turn, or does it have to wait all the way till his turn again?
No. On your turn, you use yours to get him to attack.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna move right next to Mr. Van.
What's
whatever
his?
name is.
Do we have a mini for him?
I guess
Yeah.
you could set it up
What do you
so
call
that
that?
he takes a reaction when he moves past an enemy.
Um,
Kind of like a
Where did you want to put him? You have control over him, right?
No.
All players can
Give
be
me my
controlled
dragon.
There you go. You have control now.
Laugh if you called him Mushu.
Don't get copyright.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think you could technically. I don't know. Where do you want to put him?
Just put him that side.
Okay.
I can't move.
You should be able to. Don't know why you can't.
There we go.
Anyway.
That's good enough.
Alright. And what's he doing?
He's
So
just
wait,
gonna
let's just get this perfectly clear. Alright. It acts independently of you but always obeys your commands. In combat it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own. It can't attack but can take other actions as normal. You can communicate with it as an action you can dismiss. Alternatively, so apparently it can't attack, but you have Pact of the Chain.
And he's got a
so-
feat that lets him
Okay.
use a bonus action to make an attack.
yeah.
Not a feat, a
Okay, investment in the Chain
Yeah.
Master.
fusion.
Okay,
Yeah.
take the attack
And Eldritch
action.
Invocation.
Okay, so on your turn you can use a bonus action to make it attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
When it takes damage, you can use your reaction to grant it resistance against the action. Cool.
Yep.
Back to the chain, and you can make a more powerful form. Great.
Badass.
Speaking of winged familiar creatures, the Spine Devil comes
No!
swooping in.
How big is that thing? Because it looks like a small creature to me.
It's
It's
actually a
about the same
medium
size
creature.
as your pseudo dragon, I guess.
No, it's actually a medium-sized creature.
Oh,
Medium.
Okay.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yep. Why can I not find this on D&D Beyond? Okay, whatever. I'll just... the tavern locations, Amric.
Actually,
Spine Devil. Yes.
Amaric's not bloody, is he?
No, apparently it's a small fiend. It's not medium. Should be small.
It's small, but it still takes up 5 feet. So it's
No,
not
no.
like
I know,
It's not
but
like
like
mine.
just for the
Yeah.
just for the token size, I just want to.
they're mapped.
Yeah, for Matt. It's gonna come in and
Zenders.
with disadvantage makes 2 attacks. It's
Something a little
tail
spooky.
spine shooting in. It tries to stab with its claws. That's actually gonna hit Rhea for 17. Rhea takes 1d6 piercing damage. She takes 1 point of piercing damage. Whoa! I know. It is then going to continue flapping its wings and begin to disperse the cloud. Unfortunately. And so is, I guess, the flapping of Remy's wings. The
Sort of like
thug...
oh my god. So,
5 foot radius around
Well,
it
so my guy's-
disappears.
was this-
Yeah, let's
my
just
guy's
say that
tiny.
that's...
So
Yeah, but it starts to clear. You know what I mean? A small object still needs to use a lot of thrust to stay afloat. So yeah, we'll say that it starts clearing the area around it. The thug next to Rhea is also going to attack.
So like that much of the smoke's now gone.
With disadvantage, hits for a 22. Rolling good disadvantage rolls tonight, guys. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. No, let's just get rid of that because that's distracting. Thank you. Takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and he gets a second attack with disadvantage. It's going to miss. I've rolled so many 20s, but I have disadvantage. I've like maybe rolled 3 or 4. Eno, what would you like to do?
Can I see Emmerich? I guess I'm on the very edge, just watching the smoke cloud appear and then just sipping a drink. I just watch
you can see
shadows
him.
start
Yeah,
approaching me.
you can see a shape in front of you, a dark shape that doesn't necessarily look like your allies.
Cool. Well, seeing the Neo flash behind and the disco rave, so I'm just going to turn around, call out, pub fight, and just punch the first thing that's in front of me.
Oh,
What, Zenbury?
the dwarf in you is showing.
So, yeah, seeing a creature with a cape, and only Barnabas has it, a short robe. I'm gonna guess that's someone else. And even with a beer glass thrusting towards his face, I still miss. That's a total of 10 for my attack.
Yep. Go miss.
Cool.
Nice.
Unfortunately. Okay. Did you want to move?
Don't think I can do anything else. So with that, I'm just gonna, yeah, see the mist start clearing to the side and just wonder what the hell's needing to be done.
All right.
Are we killing him? Do we just let him leave or what?
Zembri? You're up.
Can I make him out? For
You make out with him?
Is that what you're asking?
no.
Making
make
out with him?
Small goblin rushes out.
No, you missed that.
Who are you making out with?
You can, I guess. It's pretty hard with Eno being that big, and I mean, you see
Yeah.
him swing it.
Yeah.
Some
He
guy.
can literally run between my legs, being 8 feet tall.
Yeah, but I'm not a halfling, so I don't get the
Don't
ability
get any
to
cover
hide
bonus.
Yeah.
Right,
Um,
yeah.
Can I actually? I'm gonna use my bonus action first and use Remy to swing at him. Now Remy doesn't get disadvantage because Remy's got blindside, 10 feet.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
I think. What?
Do I just use the attacks that they get, like bite or sting?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna use sting, because.
Yep.
Why not?
Poison damage.
It's a con
Yeah.
save 13 or
Okay.
something.
Yeah, it's
yep.
not a 10. Yeah, 10's not gonna hit.
Unfortunately not.
And then Zembri's gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at this boy.
Okay.
Spells. Just gonna roll 2d20s. Okay. Oh, custom rolls. That's what it is coming up as. So what? 6 plus 11
You should just
doesn't
be able
hit,
to
does it?
do shift on D&D Beyond. And 11's gonna miss.
T6.
Okay, and that's my turn. Have fun, guys.
Barnabas.
Me. Would you classify this as dark or dim light?
In what context? What are we trying to achieve?
Well, I'm just checking for Shadowblade. Like, is the lighting dim here or?
It is dim.
Cool. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going
not,
to.
It's certainly not bright light down here.
Yeah, great. I'm going to bring up my left hand and twist and point towards me, and then make a loop and a spin, and then my blade is going to take some blue, dark blue essence is just going to cover over it, and actually, I think it just creates a blade, doesn't it?
It
Rather
does.
than
It does,
covering.
it makes
Yeah,
a
so
blade
out of
darkness.
that hand just comes a blade of blue dark energy, and I'm going to swing it forward at the guard in front of me. I don't think I can't see this guy because of the pillar, so I'm just going to go for this guy. And we'll swing with that, which I still have low visibility here for the thing, so it'd just be a straight roll?
Yeah,
Only you
straight
do.
roll, please.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Right,
if this is just Shadow Blade, you're in dim light, which means I think you get advantage.
yeah,
that's
but
what he was
it's
asking.
straight
It's
roll,
cancelled
yeah.
out.
Okay.
Sadly, that is only going to be a 10, which isn't going to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a miss.
Damn, so then I'll swing with my... Ooh, I could have thrown Booming Blade onto that. Oh, well, I'll swing with my short sword then. This one
well.
will be with disadvantage, which is going to be a 20.
Advantage.
And I don't get my modifier, so it's just 3 points of slashing damage.
Alright, managed to clip him with the edge of your blade.
So just I swing with the shadow blade, and it just doesn't connect, and then I pivot and stab forward with my short sword.
I recognize that blade anywhere. Is that your Barnabas?
Of course.
Alright, the thug behind Rhea is going to attack. It's going to miss. Ooh, no. Is he going to miss that? What's his to hit? +4? No, he's going to hit. Even with disadvantage. Man. These thugs know how to fight and smoke. They don't know how to deal damage, though, as that is 4 damage. Amric's turn. He is going to... He is going to stab at Eno.
Okay. AC is 17 at the moment because I don't have my shield out.
14, 19.
Hits.
Okay, 1 hit. That was with disadvantage. And you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And then he is going to run away. 1, 2, 3.
Trying to use Australian Sign Language for my somatic components, but I think I messed that one up.
Rip. Okay.
It's a lot of hand waving then.
Eno, attack of opportunity.
Doesn't Caleb get an attack of opportunity?
I'm doing
That's
one at a
what I
time.
was-
I'm doing
that's
one
what
at
I
a
thought.
time. I said Eno,
Damn.
attack of opportunity. Give me a second.
Okay, cool. Well, seeing a random blade come out and stab me. Oh, you are not Barnabas. Yay, got a 15 plus 5, I think that is.
It's
So, natural 20.
Cool. So I think with just a big glass, that's just 3 damage, just for strength. So I just smash a glass over his top of his head.
Isn't that an improvised weapon just your strength plus 1 or something?
1d4, I guess.
I can't
Treat it
remember
like a
what is.
dagger because it's a bludgeon weapon.
No, because it's an improvised weapon.
Okay, well then,
There's a
because I don't
specific-
have the bar
Specific roll for that.
brawler feat or the bar brawler feat, tavern brawler, sorry, it would just be strength, so that's 3 bludgeoning damage towards him.
Yeah, 1d4 plus strength.
Oh yeah, so roll again. Okay. 4, so 7 damage.
Jeez. Fucking good glass, son. Kellen, attack of opportunity.
Wonderful. Death's miss.
Barnabas, attack of opportunity.
Swing in the mist.
You're muted.
Yeah, you muted, Ben. No damage.
Sorry.
Move on.
I think I'm on the other side of the pillar. I can't see him on the map, so
No,
Rip.
but he walked around the pillar.
Yeah, he's
he
exiting
was
from
he
here.
was here. Oh, he walked to the
Yeah.
right. Okay, great,
Yeah.
great. I will.
Yeah,
I
can't
will.
move through me.
Ooh, with my blade as well, and I can see him because he's out of the mist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
advantage.
because he can't be walking through walls.
15. Is
Can't
that
hear.
it? 15,
15.
okay?
Miss.
No, oh, damn it.
Wait, is that with advantage?
Yes, I rolled a 10 and a 5.
Rip.
Oh man. Okay. Is he looking bloodied at all, Jared? Or
Yeah, you know that the glass that you hit him over the back of the head with, like, shattered, and you felt like a little bit of warmth. Like, you can look at your hand and there's a little bit of blood on it.
Ooh, I made contact. That is good.
Does your familiar get an attack of opportunity?
Is an ally.
It's an ally, so it would have given Eno advantage, but I don't think.
Wouldn't have made a difference. So I hit.
It
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
have made a
say.
difference.
I'm just gonna say
What
no.
do you mean?
I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah.
Caleb, your turn.
Yep. Have I got any sort of read on who's around me very well?
Roll
Get a
perception.
kangaroo right behind you screaming, fight!
A perceiving roll? A roll of perceiving?
Yes.
I've done a very bad roll of perceiving.
Mm.
So, I guess not. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I guess you know that he's left you, but you kind of want to take a moment to check your surroundings and see if there's any other threats.
Yeah. You tell me. Can I just do a disadvantage roll and roll the dude above to the right, or is this getting a bit iffy with the chaotic, smoky situation?
That's up to you to decide.
So, okay, I'll just attack the guy then.
Sure.
Great, we're fucking do it.
Alright.
Ooh, it's a natural one. Do I hit
Okay.
Barnabas?
Yeah, you stab Barnabas right in the face.
No.
Eagerness. Do I
Certainly
Fuck, I need to do
no.
that. I wish I did that. I wish I was that kind of a GM.
A natural one for smoke? I don't know. I'd have done it.
You're right
I-
behind.
I
You're right
will
next to a
establish
pillar. You
it
could just
early on.
smash it into the pillar.
The one thing that I have done to introduce a kind of fumble mechanic is a natural one grants an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh.
Yeah, so we can discuss if that's something we want to introduce, but it's something I'm introducing in other
We'll
campaigns.
talk about that next lesson.
Yeah. Next lesson? I'm glad I'm helping.
We're
Ray,
studying.
Ray, what do you want to do? Ray wants to stab this dude over there. God damn. That's an 18. That's a hit. That's a hell of a hit. 11 damage on this kid. Kapow. Pseudo dragon. What do?
Pseudo Dragon, what do? Pseudo Dragon, I move you. Pseudo Dragon, move up there. Pseudo Dragon, move everywhere.
Chase him down, Pseudo Dragon.
Yep, so Pseudo Dragon.
Pseudo dragon uses sting.
Because if Pseudo Dragon hits, Pseudo Dragon poisons.
I don't know what's worse, killing this guy or letting him leave, honestly.
Well, now that you're like tempted to kill him, like
Is that... Yeah, but like... I don't know.
First of all, everyone we've tried to chase in the past has gotten away.
Yeah,
I don't
if
think
we
we have.
if we let him go, he's gonna come after us. If we kill him, then his mum's gonna come after us, and I think she's a bigger deal.
Mum never needs to know.
Well, are we gonna kill everybody on this boat?
Yeah, we have to clear the cultists. This is a cultist
Unfortunately,
check.
not time that you guys have to ask these questions.
Yeah.
What does the pseudo dragon do? We'll say that you
The
got
pseudo
a few
dragon
words
would do-
exchanged in the heat of battle.
No, the Pseudo Dragon moves within thing, but he can't attack because I attack with him on
All
my
right, it's on
turn.
your turn. All right. Guess what the spine devil can do? Attack independently.
Damn it!
Weird burn, but okay. Attacks Caleb. I'm gonna say a section of this smoke also clears. We're gonna bring it down a little bit smaller, and we'll just say that there's just like a little bit of smoke between those characters now. Okay. Can attack once with its bite. It is going to. It's gonna fly through. You know what? It's actually gonna fly here.
Bunch of us have used our reactions already.
It's gonna shoot one tail spine at Barnabas, one at Caleb.
What?
I know. What a bitch. It's an 11. Sorry, that is a 13 to hit Barnabas and an 18 to hit Caleb.
I just slice it out of the air with my shadow blade.
Secret tunnel.
Caleb? Does that hit?
Pardon me. So I did not catch the number. I'm so sorry.
18.
18?
Yeah, that hits.
It was a 19 actually, but
Oh, 90.
no,
No,
I think I shut. I think I said 18. 1d4. You take 6 points of piercing damage, and then as it impacts on you, it's got this like phosphorus tip inside of it. This natural generated like phosphorus substance inside, and you see it just burst into flame like a magnesium flare. You also take 5 fire damage.
Okay, what was the total amount?
9. 11? 11.
Should we just go with 10? Right in the middle.
Right down. Split it even.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I am officially bloodied. No, wait.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not officially bloodied.
we're revoking the officiality of that bloodied statement. The thug tries to attack what's her face, but she deflects. What do?
Fug.
Is he
Excuse
made it all the way up the stairs, or is he still in this square for Amric?
You can't tell.
Okay, cool. Well, I have no idea about Amric, and I can't really get around because of the tables.
Yeah, why is there no
So-
dynamic lighting there? What the
You just step over him. Step over those tables.
I don't know.
Dynamic lighting? No, you ruined my plan.
It just dawned on me. Why is there no dynamic lighting for that section?
I can't really see the... I guess I saw where the spiked demon thing went, so I'll just go walking around the corner. Drop my glass, draw a shield as a bonus action, and you're just going to see my hand kind of stretch out, become like a black claw, and you're going to see it just stab up into his chest, and
Oh, jeez.
as I cast Inflict Wounds.
Ooh, tidy.
Nice.
Get him, Eno.
Yeah, if you guys haven't read the spell descriptions for Tasha's, like, do it. It's a great idea. Not that we
Right.
didn't, not that we haven't been doing that for years, but like,
Yeah.
it's got some really cool suggestions.
Plus 5? Yeah, so that's a total of 18.
Hits.
Cool, that's 3d10.
Nice. You could
Nice.
insta-kill him. Let's do this. Insta-kill incoming. Let's go.
What? No, it
Do it.
has more hit points. It's a devil. Never mind.
Tiny.
Oh god, that's a 28.
Yeah, it's fucking dead.
And a 10.
Get it.
Nice.
What's
Twenty
you like?
Get it.
What do you say? Reach up, touch it, and it just disintegrates.
No, you just see it. Fingers curl in. I just kind of crush its head as my hand completes. It looks kind of like a Hulk hand appears, but like
Like an
all
extension
black.
of your hand that like reaches out and like crushes it. Sick.
Yeah.
Alright. Zembri.
Get it.
Well, I know where my pseudo dragon is because it moved to follow the dude.
Sure,
Um,
it's huge.
So I'm just gonna move along here. I would have seen it as well. So boom. Now I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. Boom.
Boom.
With me on my action, and then boom.
Boom.
Hit him with a cheeky sting on my bonus action. Boom.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay, so the Eldritch Blast
Bum,
is gonna be
bum, bum,
roll that.
I'm loving it.
Wait, don't you shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts? Oh no, it's level 5. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean level 3. Okay, so it's a 22 to hit for the Eldritch Blast,
Yep.
and then a
Damage. Let's do the damage first.
Damage.
Guy's running upstairs.
It's
Patrons are just looking at him appear and just
10
the back of his head.
equals. That is
Excuse me.
plus. Is it plus anything with Eldritch? No, it's just straight. So that's 3. 3 force damage.
3 force damage.
Yep, and then it's going to be for the other one, for the pseudo dragon on the bonus action. That's going to be what's it, plus for the pseudo dragon?
Get it. Get it.
Pseudo dragons plus.
Come on, mate. It's on your sheet.
That's 2. I know there's so many things to read. So that's going to be a 17.
Just hits.
It's my first day.
Yeah, it's my first day. Okay, so it's going to be 1d4 damage,
And then the good bit.
and then you've got to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
DC 11.
Saves.
Saves.
It matches.
Okay.
It matches your save. Not.
Oh, does it match my save?
Yeah, he uses your save.
It's an
Okay.
18 on the dice.
Okay. Well, that beats my save. Okay.
Have you told Jared what it does?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Was it you become poisoned for an hour?
Shut your face.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and if the
Not
saving
just-
throw fails by 5 or more, the target falls unconscious.
Oh, they changed that.
For
Go
an hour.
Usually in the-
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 4E or 3.5, it actually paralyzed you.
No.
Broken.
Until you take damage or another creature uses its action to wake
Where are
you. So
you
yeah,
getting this?
sleep.
Where are you getting this from?
Pseudo dragon.
Pseudo dragon because because Tash has opened it up so that you can attack with it. It's now suddenly like this is pretty good.
Yeah, so 5 piercing damage with it. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Wait
Scary.
a hot second.
Scary.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the toilet, so.
Well, we're actually gonna wrap it up right there. So
Oh, sweet. So I've
It
got to
is-
go.
What?
it's 10 o'clock and a
Catch
great
you
place to
guys.
end it. Yeah. See, Pat. Thanks for sticking around. And yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna end it, guys.
Nice. All right.
moving on
Chasing this
cliffhanger?
dude down.
Who knows what's gonna happen? Are you gonna kill him? Aren't you gonna kill him? Is it worth killing him? Who knows? Do you want to face the wrath of potential kneecaps getting destroyed, or the wrath that a duke,
Of a mother whose
of a
favorite son
corrupt,
died.
devil worshipping duke, whose favorite son you just killed? Is it worth it? Who knows?
Yeah, this is not worth it. What have you done?
Either
Caleb?
way,
Blame the
it's
girl.
almost as if you might have to leave town.
Have to what?
Have to
You
leave.
just
town.
cut out perfectly there.
Of course, of course. I need to get that fixed.
If you want to get out of here alive, just remember one thing.
Just end the screen.
Once again, thank you, ZV Huntress ZV, for the follow. Thank you, Y Surfer, for telling me how to become famous and buy Prime followers and viewers.
Yeah,
And,
thank you, White Surfer.
Thank you, Michael Gelfi, for your wonderful background ambient music. Go check him out on YouTube for some really cool stuff that is usually campaign themed. He does some generic sort of stuff that's usable anywhere, but we will be utilizing his descent into Avernus.
And
specific
tall
stuff.
ships in Sydney.
Yes, and Sydney Tall Ships. Please go check them out. They're not a sponsor, but damn, are they cool.
Yet.
No, but if you want to see me dressed up as a ghost, you can totally go to Sydney Tall Ships.
Cause it cuts there.
What are you
Yeah.
dressed up as,
It don't-
Jared?
As a ghost on Halloween. So October next year, I'll do it again.
Yeah,
And,
okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But we also, if you guys want to check me out on the socials, it's the GM Chef. And bye for now, but not forever. I think this might be our last episode of the year, actually.
Yeah, next week we have some stuff happening, and then after that is Christmas, I believe.
Yeah, so next week we've got some stuff on. As of the 23rd, I am away for 2 weeks.
I'm open to running a different, like a Wednesday game next week.
Yeah.
Just
No.
putting it out there.
Have no fear. I'm taking a break from all of my professional games, so we are open to have some good fun. Just us, not on stream, no pressure to stream.
Also,
Um,
plenty of time to play Cyberpunk.
Yes, unfortunately, it's been crashing all day for me, so I have not had a chance to dive into it, but I will. All right.
Cool.
Thank
bye
you all
for
for
now.
joining me. I've been the GM
See you
Chef,
guys.
and you've
Catch
been
you later.
amazing. Bye.